loaded. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
A month or two from now, the chilly hand of winter will certainly seize upon the Midwest. But for now, it's a great afternoon for football at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get the play in the second. Well, you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Come on, hey!
Miller off the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
2nd down and a yard. Off play action. Miller. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Walker. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
And the Dolphins, first down. A gain of 5. Here we go. Half the 60. Half the Cowboy. Go.
Back to throw. Miller. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A nice gain of 21 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats, 60, 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Miller. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal.
Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from first and goal, 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
60 Eagles.
They stay on the ground. This is Marshall again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
7 Pirates, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Fights out the defender. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same.
but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Fighting through. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. A dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Right back to him on first down. He's got it to the 43 here. The Chiefs at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
70 range, Hawk 70, Hawk.
Now Adams from the gun, he'll throw. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Second corner from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Go! Panther 60, Panther 60.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Adams operating from the gun. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
Back to throw. Adams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Tiger.
Now Miller throwing to start the drive.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
19 tight. Wrap all 80.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh, that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense that looks like it's open for possibilities, but he did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Miller.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On the RPO, that's complete right side. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. From the 5, 2nd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Dolphins first down. Let's go now.
And they'll turn their power game to try to get in. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. It's the fullback.
His first rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working,
that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Adams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Adams. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. They'll run with Marshall. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Let's go now. Trap alert. 70 Timberwolf.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Marshall. And it's a fumble.
Get it. Smash, smash. Hut, hut.
This is Marshall. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Dolphins' 14-yard line. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready,
Operating from the gun. Adams. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Bronco 80. Go.
Adams now from the gun on 3rd down. That is tight end. That's complete. It's Wolf. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Adams. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on 4th down. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
79 Broncos, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play out.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Miller. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure. And boy, did it pay off in this case.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 37.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. The final shot before break. Adams. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Here's 2nd and 8. Completes it to Ellison to the right side. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And here's Marshall. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 18 Rattler. Bronco 80. 79 Bronco.
Looking to throw. Adams. Quick slant to Watson. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Christian Watson, 63 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent?
Finding room at midfield. Big strides, look at him go. Inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 78 yards. And the Dolphins have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. We'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Ken Walker, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Cougar 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. They go play action here on 1st down. Thomas brings it in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Got it. Ready? At the 22-yard line. Ready?
Back to throw. Miller. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Miller now from the gun on 3rd down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. Come on. Set. Go.
Looking to throw. Miller. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Dolphins get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Chiefs 16.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Ready, ready.
Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Adams. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 23.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on first down. Touchdown! A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Chiefs 23.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Thomas has got it. Complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Number 7, Brian Thomas Jr. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Back to throw. Miller. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Running left is Walker.
And he'll take it across the 15 and into Chief territory.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And
a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at the 15. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
that doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now.
60.
Now again, right side. Marshall. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Marshall.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
70 Lions. Ready, ready.
They'll run on first down. Marshall. And a good burst there. Gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Come on, come on. Set. Pack the stick.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Yeah, the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on third down.
Not liking 18. Go.
Looking to throw. Adams.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And that's going to be incomplete.
The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Let's go.
Here's Miller throwing to start the drive.
On target to his man, Likely.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And the Dolphins first down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
65 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First and goal at the 1-yard line. Dolphins. 19 starts.
Back to throw. Miller. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the fourth.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, spot it right in midfield at the 50. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Here we go. Start. Go.
Now a give right side. It's Marshall. It's a room to maneuver. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 16-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powering them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. 15 yards. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Yeah, this is pretty similar to the Wildcat plays that were bouncing around the league circa 2008 or so. The idea here, just snap it right to the guy you want to run with it. In theory, you're getting yourself an extra blocker. And here, that Wildcat runner is your quarterback. And he takes it into the end zone.
And all the Chiefs have it. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. Well, this was...
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do it.